Welcome everyone to this month's Crystal ColorScope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and this is my bag of crystals. So in a moment what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand into the bag. I'm going to find a crystal and read it just for us to see what the influence is for our month ahead. Then I'm going to dip my hand into the bag again. I'm going to ask you to select either crystal 1, 2 or 3 and maybe you can intuit what the crystal is or what the color is or what the essence of that crystal is. Then I'm going to read the color of the crystal, the quality of the crystal and anything else that comes up. Alright, are you ready? So I'm going to dip my hand into the bag, see what we get. See if you can intuit what the crystal is, all right, or what the color is. Okay, so this is a peacock ore. So the peacock ore, it's a kind of teal, turquoise, green color, and it's called calcopyrite or chalcopyrite, depending on who you're talking to, maybe. So this energy is about fire. It's about the fire of truth. Now turquoise, teal, blue, it connects to your throat chakra. So with that throat chakra energy, it's about communication, it's about speaking up. The truth part comes from your heart. So it has this green energy in it as well as the blue, and it's very vibrant. So it's almost like this month for all of us, we need to speak up. We need to stand in our power, stand in our truth. Don't shy away. Allow that truth to come up. Because you know, if you are complaining about something, then it's usually because you haven't asked for what you want. You haven't mentioned it to somebody else, or you haven't said what it is you want. So that complaint is just about an unrequested desire, an unrequested request. So now with this as well, it's about being joyful, it's about being happy, it's about staying in the present moment, and there's a sense to this, you know, it's not really what the stone means, but there's almost a sense of looking into the skies. So astrology may be very important this month. It may be an action-packed month for all of us astrologically, but I feel almost as if we're going to be looking up at the stars, looking up at the sky to see what is possible. That's the sense of it. There's a possibility, lots of possibilities coming in, but there's a link with the stars, there's a link with astrology, there's a link with looking up at the sky. So it could also be, because I'm seeing that as a vision, it could also be that you're looking up to your angels, your guides, your loved ones in spirit for support to help you now, and especially to stand your ground as well. So there is a sense with this of abundance that comes in because it's the blue of communication. It's also the blue of creativity. So green links with abundance and links with your heart. So it's about asking again for what you want, but it's also about being in a state of abundance and really welcoming in that green energy. Blue helps to heal your heart. So if you've been lacking in abundance, there's been some prosperity that's been lacking in your life, and there's a consciousness that hasn't been working for you, then this stone is saying something is shifting in that. But you have to be in your truth in order to really welcome in the abundance. All right, lots of exciting things for all of us. Great. So now remember to select either crystal 1, 2 or 3. See if you can intuit what the crystal is. Leave me a message below in the comments. Let me know if you intuited the crystal, the color, and if the message resonates for you. Okay? So let's get started. Okay, number 1, are you ready? So let's see what we're going to get. See if you can intuit what the crystal is. Nearly got more than one crystal there. So we have, it's a violet crystal. It's charoite. So, you know, again, I may be saying it wrong, but it's to me it's charoite. So with this, because it's violet, it's a stone of transformation. So this says that this month, this is a changeable time for you, but there's a sense of you being conscious of that. There's a sense of you knowing that you're going to make changes. And they're not little things, they're vast sweeping changes. So you could be changing your job, your home, your relationships. It could be that you're changing your faith. It could be that if you've been writing a book, you're doing lots of editing, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of change as opposed to just a little tiny thing. With this particular stone, it's about your destiny, it's about your vision. So it invites you to focus on the vision, where you're going, the next step, your destiny. But at the same time, it helps you to heal the past. So it guides you to release and let go of anything that's been holding on to you. So if you've had like a rubber band that's been holding you back, you know, that kind of snapping rubber band thing, and you haven't stepped forward yet, this month is about letting go of that rubber band, whatever it is that has been holding you back. This month then is about moving you forward to take that next step, that destiny step, your soul purpose step, so that you can move in, it's almost like into a new energy of being. But in order to get there, you're walking through this new door, and it's not an easy door to walk through, because, you know, we get used to routine, we get used to a new way of being, we get used to a way of being, and it's difficult to change. It can be challenging to change. But there's a sense with this, because there's white in it and there's a little bit of black in it as well. It's almost like you have to weigh things up and figure out, you know, if this hasn't been working for me, then it's probably not the right thing to do. So let's try something new. Let's move in this new direction. So I feel with this that you're letting go and moving on. What's good about Charoite is that it helps you to make decisions quickly. So if you've been on the fence about something, if you've been oohing and ahhing about which way to go, then this is saying that this month you're going to be far more decisive. You're going to totally know where you might not exactly know where you're going, but it's almost like you're going to take a leap of faith. Violet is a color of linking to the divine, linking to spirit. So this is saying that this month there's a little bit more of a spiritual, sense to your life, more of a spiritual impact, more of a spiritual connection. So it feels like you may be going to workshops, to classes, connecting to a tribe that are more spiritual, reading more spiritual books, that kind of thing. But I also feel that because of the violet, that you could be changing your perspective on something that you've maybe had faith in, and now you're starting to shift how you see that, how that has integrated into your life. So you may be just moving around a little bit on your faith, your religion, your beliefs, your philosophies, that kind of thing. I'm just looking at this to get a sense of if there's anything else it wants to tell me. And what it's doing is, because it's kind of a rectangular shape as opposed to, you know, something that's sort of lumpy, I'm getting the sense of it's almost like you are organizing things, getting everything organized. So this is sort of boxed. It's just figuring things out and then organizing your paperwork, organizing your friends, organizing your vacations, you know, whatever it is, there's a sense of organization that's coming in here. And there's a sense of purpose that goes with this as well. There's always a sense of purpose, isn't there? But I feel that that vision is opening up for you, and as a consequence, it's almost like you're preparing for it. So even if this month you don't see that way forward, there is a sense here that you are preparing for that. And that can't be half bad, right? Okay, number 2, are you ready? So see if you can intuit what the stone is, what the color is, and it may link with one of your chakras. You know, you never know, just feel into it and see if you can sense where in your body you can feel the stone. Okay, so that's handy. So we have a chrysoprase, a piece of chrysoprase. This links with the heart chakra. Did you get that? So this beautiful green stone. And this is what I'm wearing actually here. This is chrysoprase as well. Isn't that perfect? So, of course, this links with the heart chakra. You know, all green stones, when you get any of the colored stones and the chakras, they connect and they open and they heal that chakra. So this helps to heal your heart chakra. It awakens, it balances, because green is a color of balance. It comes between the 3 chakras at the root, the sacral and the solar plexus, and then the 3 chakras above the crown, third eye, and the throat. So the heart is coming in the middle. So this stone is about balance. So what it's saying is that this month you are going to be focused on your heart, you're going to be focused on your desires, and also you're going to focus on balance. So balance can be about work-life balance. You know, if you're working too much, then you're not having any fun and it makes you a little bit dull. And also, if you're being too lazy and not doing enough of what you need to be doing to manage your life, then that's also out of balance as well. This stone with chrysoprase, it asks you to identify your values and then to honor your values. So for instance, my values, one of my values is spirituality. So I honor it by doing this work, but I also honor it in other ways as well. Another one of my values is humor. Another one is creativity. And I bring all of those into my work, but into my daily life as well. So without those values, I don't feel whole. And if I am not pursuing or embracing those values, then I don't feel like I'm living my life with integrity or in purpose. So with this stone, it's asking you to identify your values and then to embrace them. Make sure that you are embracing them, bringing them into your life. And if you're not, then just take steps towards bringing them in. You know, don't beat yourself up or anything. This aligns with abundance because it's green, and also with self-love because it links to the heart. So green also connects with growth. So an aspect of this is about your own inner growth, but it's also about everything around you. So this is a fabulous abundant stone. So it's saying that abundance is coming into your life, but it starts from within. So the growth is within you, within your inner child, within your heart, within your soul. And when you heal on that level, you're going to find that externally there is more abundance, there's more growth, there's more of everything around you. It's almost like that balance that comes in is balancing with your heart because you're healing it, and then externally you're seeing the fruits of that labor. And it's not the reason to do it, but it's gonna make you feel so much lighter, so much better. As you know, as I'm talking about this, I'm feeling my whole body become lighter. So I feel that that is the message for you as well this month, that you are lightening up, probably physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, number 3. So are you ready? See if you can chew it, what your crystal is, what the color is. Maybe link it to a chakra. You might be able to feel it in your body. All right. So this is a piece of ruby. So it's a beautiful kind of pinky red stone. So this would link to the heart chakra with the inner heart, but it also links to the root chakra as well because of that red energy. So what this is saying is, it's saying that you are grounding this month. You are focusing very much on the here and now. You are focusing instead of on dreams, on what is real for you, your reality. So there is a sense, you know, this is a stone of love. So there's a sense of looking at what you love and bringing what you love into your life. There's also a sense of looking around you at how the love for yourself is reflected in your environment. So for instance, I have been changing the energy in my office. I've changed things around, I've tidied up, and that is a reflection of how I love myself, because I want that space to really reflect the love and the energy that I have for myself. So I feel that that's the same for you. What you might find this month is that you're going to start throwing things out that no longer reflect you, tidying things up, figuring out anything that's broken and getting rid of it or fixing it. It's funny that just that sense coming to me because of the red energy and the grounding, because anything that is broken is going to affect your abundance. It's going to affect, it's almost like it's going to stop things moving in the right direction for you. So start looking at chip plates or broken pieces of technology around you, you know, whatever it is, just move it out, give it away, let it go somewhere else. So then you're open to anything else coming into your life, whether it's the same thing or something that is more along the lines of who you are right now and what you are mirroring from that heart energy. So with the ruby, it's interesting because it's often used as a talisman for protection. It's a stone that's supposed to darken if something negative is coming towards you. So I feel that because this has come up, it's saying that if you are feeling like you are losing it, or that you are that there's negative things around you, and if you're fearful about that, this stone is saying it's okay, because your intuition is hot. Your intuition is going to guide you. You are protected, and if there is actually something around you that is negative, you will totally know about it. You'll feel it in the core of your being. You'll feel it in your heart, you'll feel it in your root chakra as well. So other than that, it's let all those fears go and just trust that you will know if something is wrong or if something is negative around you. There is a sense with this as well of, you know, all stones in one way or another bring in abundance, but the red stones particularly can bring in abundance because they ground you, and when you're grounded, you're connecting to everything that is available in this present moment, in this here and now. So it's almost like when abundance calls, you're totally home, you're ready for it. But if you are not grounded and abundance calls, then you're off somewhere else, you know. So this is saying that abundance can come in because you're grounded. But what I'm also getting at the same time is that this is a month for saving, not for spending. It's a time for you to take care of your possessions, take care of your money, take care of your wealth, take care of your savings, take care of your nutrition and your food, because all of these things link to the root chakra, and there's a sense of you really looking after yourself and really caring for yourself this month on those different levels where you may have felt some fear, and now you're going to be letting go of that fear because it's almost like you are sorting yourself out. And with that grounded energy, it means that you are much more in your power. You know, we talk a lot about being in our power, but with this particular stone, there's almost a sense of all the different parts of you coming together, and with that coming together, then you become a whole person again. So I really feel like you're becoming much stronger this month. There's just going to be some energy around letting go of fear so that you can totally come in to your true self. Okay, that's it for this month's Crystal ColorScope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know if the messages resonated and if you got the color and or the crystal as well. Please share this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next month. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.